Bum Boutique TV. Today I'm going to be showing you a simple 4-inch boutique hair bow. Now I have done a video on this before, but definitely not as good quality as the ones I've been making lately. So we're going to redo this one for you, take you step by step, and hopefully it'll be easy for you to figure out just this basic 4-inch boutique hair bow. So let's get started with what we need. You're going to need some scissors. You're going to need a lighter to seal your ends, which you could also use fray check or a heat burning tool or an aim and flame, any kind of heat source to seal the ends so they don't fray. Some pliers, some wire, your glue gun of course, and then you're going to need your clip of choice. Today I'm going to use a French clip. You're going to need a piece of ribbon for your center, which I'm going to use this 5/8 inch ribbon to make a knot. And then you're going to need 1.5 inch wide ribbon, and this is going to need to be cut to 29 inches. So 29 inches of 1.5 inch wide ribbon makes this standard 4-inch boutique hair bow. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold your 1.5 inch wide ribbon in half and make a nice crease. Then you're going to go down to your end where your tails are, and you're going to fold it over about 2 inches, and you're going to make another crease. So you have a crease that's right in the middle, and then another crease where you folded about 2 inches up, and now you're going to take that and fold it again and make another crease down here in the middle. So you should have your 2-inch piece creased, your middle creased, and then another crease folded in half again. And you just want to make sure you squeeze it so you get a nice crease so you can see it. You can always mark it if you want, but once you get the hang of it, you won't need to do that. So now you're going to take one end, so you can see we have our first crease right there, and then our next crease. So you're going to match up your creases and kind of make an X shape. So we're going to be making 4 loops, and your first loop you're just going to kind of fold them. It's like if you were going to do that and just put them right on top of each other, but you're going to angle it a little bit, and your creases are going to make like an X, just like that. So that's your first loop. Okay, and then you're going to take this ribbon over here, your extra, and you can see your next crease is right there, and you're going to bring that one over and make another X with your creases. So it's about right there, and you just kind of you're going to have to kind of eye it so that you get them, you want your loops to be even. So now you have this one back over, and you've made a X with your crease, and it's right in the middle of this piece right here is where I've put my crease. Now you have your tail on this side now, and you're going to fold it under, and you're going to tuck it. You can see my creases right here, and I'm going to tuck that under this, in between the bottom and then this one that has this little piece hanging off. So I'm going to tuck it right up in there, and so it'll go right in the middle of your creases of this back crease. It should sit right on top of that back crease, and you want to push it all the way in there so that those 2 ribbons are even. Okay, so that will be your third loop, and then this last piece you'll bring over to the top and put it right, so your crease is going to go in the middle of this ribbon, and it kind of makes another X. So you should have that shape with the 4 loops, and you should have this tail here and a little bit of tail here. And then the trickiest part is going to be the folding. So for this one I just accordion fold like 3 times, I guess. So I'm going to fold up right in the middle, and then I'm going to fold both sides down. So it should look like that in your center. And then you're just going to take your wire and you're going to wrap it around the middle. Now, before you make your wire too tight, you're going to now fluff out your sides and your loops and just make sure that everything looks even and in the center. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead now and tighten my wire. And I'm just pulling on both sides with the pliers, and then I pull on them together just so I know that they're nice and tight. And then you can go ahead and cut that off. And then I always like to flatten my center with my pliers. It just makes everything kind of stay in place. So now that's what you have. Now all that's left is adding your center and then adding your clip. I'm going to go ahead and cut my ends here first. I'm going to just cut this one at an angle. Oops. And then this other one at an angle. And then I'm going to go ahead and seal those with the lighter. And you just want to go right next to it, and you'll see it'll just kind of melt away. And that'll just keep your ends nice and smooth and not fraying and like this, so it won't make it fray like ribbon can do. It's one of my pet peeves. I hate when I see little girls with frayed ends on their ribbon. So now we're going to take our piece of ribbon I had already cut and make a knot. Just a normal French knot, and then you're going to pull it. You don't want to, I don't usually pull mine real tight, I just pull them about like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a dot of glue right here on the front and attach that, just hold it there. And then I'm going to wrap it, I kind of wrap it around and hold it so then I can pull out my edges here like that. And then I turn it over and I actually go ahead and I put glue like on the sides. It's like you're kind of putting them on the side, putting it on the sides like that, just to keep it in place. And then with your French clip, you're gonna go ahead and open it and take out this middle piece, and that's so that you can get the ribbon wrapped around your clip. It's gonna go right there, and then the ribbon's gonna wrap around it, and then you're gonna put that middle piece back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue right here for my clip. And then we're just gonna hold that in place for a second. And now we're gonna trim off this extra we have on our centerpiece. Don't need all that right there. And if you want to seal these ends, you can. You don't really have to, but you can. And then you're just going to glue down one side at a time. Just like that. And then you can add your centerpiece back in, close it up, and you are all done. And you have a really simple, looks complicated, but it really isn't, and it just takes practice. The hardest part is just getting those loops even, and then the fold. So as long as you just keep practicing and you use the right length ribbon and you make those creases really nice and kind of use those for your guide, you'll get it in no time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Bitty Bum Boutique TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment if there's a bow that you're wanting me to show you how to make.